What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the RimWorld show, and we are about to do a brand new playthrough. This one is going to be focused around future technology mods. Now, of course, I have just a ton of quality of life mods and a few other things here and there, but I am mainly focused on taking this colony to the moon, so to speak. We're going to go with the genetics mod. We're going to create monstrosities to defend our colony. We're also looking at altered carbons, sparkling worlds, and we just got a whole bunch of other ones. But there is a catch. The catch is we have to start off at the bottom. Naked brutality tribal. That's right. So we're going to start with one person, no items. We're going to build this colony up from scratch. That's how it's got to be. It's the only way I enjoy it. All right, so we're going to do Randy Random, losing is fun, commitment mode, jumping into there. Let's do Discworld. It's a tribute to the late Terry Pratchett with a capital D. And I'm going to bump up the population all the way up, all the way. Now, I do have a pre-selected map on this seed here, so we're going to jump right to that, and we'll get to check it out here in a minute or two. As you can see with this seed, there's a fairly large jungle section right at the southern edge of the world, and we're going to go down here to the very southern coast of it and to this circular mountain tile right here. As you can see, it's marble granite, no caves or anything like that, and I'm going to bump it up to the larger size of the medium, which is important. You want that, and that's it. Let's look around, see. Yeah, there's a trading partner. No, not them. Well, we've got a few. Of course, the Empire, so that's handy. But this is the one we want. Yep. All right. So let's keep going. Now I'm going to show you the ideology that I've got ready to go. Load it up. Practicalism. And as its name suggests, it's fairly practical. Nothing fancy or flashy, just cannibal playthrough with a few other memes. The precepts are standard cannibal. Corpses we don't care. Organ use is acceptable. Work drive is tripled. Research is normal, though. And, like I said, pretty standard. Physical love, free. Okay, the roles we have going, the two important ones are the maker and the shooting specialist. So we have production and shooting specialist. The rituals, all 6 of them are set so that I determine the date on which they happen, and the reward is the same for all 6. A possible colonist will join us. That is the best reward, in my opinion, especially late game when it's tough to get more colonists. Okay, and relics are pretty standard. No required clothing, anything like that. So it's a pretty easy one. Let's jump into prepare carefully. We'll load up blue. I've also got a specially designed colonist here. We're doing a jungle start, so he's super immune, quick sleeper, sanguine. His skills are all pretty standard, pretty average. He is a good planter, though, and we need him to be at least an 8 in the jungle, because in the jungle there is no natural herb heal root medicine that grows. So he's going to need to be able to plant that right away, and that requires a level 8 planter. As anybody who's played in the jungle knows, your modifier for diseases is much higher in a jungle map, so medicine early on is essential, especially when he's alone. Yeah, we're definitely going to need some medicine. So he has to be a level 8 in skill on planting. Now here's the map. We got a nice southern coast, as you can see, and we have our little valley right here, our little box canyon, which this is where we're going to set up our base inside here. We're going to defend it from probably right around this area. We'll set up a wall here. You can see we've got 2 geysers. Let's go ahead and get those marked off. There we go. I like to set some plans around these just so I remember they're there and I don't actually build on top of them. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to have him do some harvesting right away. Just some stuff in the general area. Here's some berries. There we go. So he's going to get working on that. I'll unpause it. While he's doing that, I'm going to switch a couple map icons, and I'm going to go to the work tab, set it to manual priorities there. Then I have a loadout for blue, so I'm going to pull that up. I'm just going to adjust a couple things on it. We won't go through this in detail, but you'll kind of figure out what he's doing as we go along, of course, of course. So that's enough for that. Let's go into the medical tab. Click that to make sure that he will self-tend, because that's essential when he's all by himself. Sleeping schedule, I'm going to push this back a little bit because he is a quick sleeper. And we're going to go into the assign tab. I'm going to assign him to attack things. And under the outfit, I'm going to load up an outfit I have pre-designed. It's called ranged. Now, the most important thing to know about this outfit set is that he's not allowed to wear tainted apparel. There are some other restrictions, but they're not important right now. We'll go over this later in another episode. So for the drugs, we've got also a preset standard here loadout. I'm going to take that off actually. But the most important thing about this drug loadout is that we use Psychite T instead of Smoke Leaf early on. He's not allowed to have Smoke Leaf in any capacity because I just don't like the way it affects our colonists. So we don't use it. Now, while he is getting himself some berries, he better be doing that. He's just wandering right now. Oh, wait a second. I'm sorry. Yeah, I have him adjusted from a game I played earlier, so I've got to put that back. Okay, I think he's better now. Yep, glad we figured that out. Okay, now while he's getting himself some berries, let's lay some plans. I use a 15 by 15 size room. I like to build my walls around the plan. That's just how I do it. And this is going to be the starter building we'll use for everything right away. And let's get that going. So we've laid it out. How about a sleeping spot up here in the corner? Then we're going to lay the crafting spot next to it. I'm going to set up some bills real quick for him. Tribal wear, mask, bow is the first thing. Then we want this desert robe. We want the backpack and the wooden armor. Now I'm going to suspend all these except for the bow because that's the most important thing. In fact, as soon as he starts getting some wood cut down, we're going to have him make that bow right away. So let's go in and let's lay some, we're going to put our building on hold for just a sec and we're going to get some grow zones up. This will force him to plant, but he also cuts some trees down while he's doing this. So that'll get us some wood. Now we're going to go with rice over here. And down here, I'm going to say this is going to be psychoid. This is going to be cotton because I have a mod that allows me to make wooden armor early game, but you need cotton for that particular armor. So we need a little bit of that early game. Psychoid just to keep him happy, and of course the all-important heal root. There it is, and we've got the rice set. Yep. Might extend the rice. We'll do that later on. That's probably enough for him for now. Alright, so he's back at it. Yep. So now he'll start planting that, and while he does that, he'll chop down some trees so we can continue laying out some of our early furniture. Okay, let's turn that off. Now, we've got a few other things we can place around here as soon as he gets us some wood. There we go, we got a little wood now. So I'm going to go into production, and I'm going to select my butcher table. Actually, you know what? I just forgot. We need some zones. We can keep it going. Yep, let's lay our stockpile zone, and let's lay our dumping zone. So the dumping zone is going to be outside. This will be indoors right here, though. So indoors, I don't want any rotten food. We do want corpses indoors, though, just not rotten ones. And I'm going to jump into the apparel tab, open that up, and I'm going to deselect tainted apparel, because we will be butchering humans in this room, and their clothing's going to fall off, and it'll be tainted, and we don't want that sitting in our stockpile. So I'm going to come to the outside stockpile here, turn on apparel, and deselect clean. So we'll have tainted outside, clean inside. That's how that's going to go. Also, corpses are fine as long as they're rotten. So I deselect fresh, and now our stockpiles are set. Okay, let's go back to production. Let's do the butcher table. Actually, I want to put that one over. There we go. So there's a butcher table and our fueled stove right across from each other. Now we need a little bit of furniture. I'm going to set a couple stools and tables. This will all make sense in just a moment here. I'm going to forbid some of these items so that he doesn't work on them, because we don't want to overwhelm him. We want to just get him to focus on the important stuff right away. But I'm going to lay out several different things. Okay, so that's important. We want that. This we'll hold off on. Now, we also need a storage basket. This is for ingredients right here. And then to the right, I'm going to lay a stockpile zone. Now, this is specifically for pemmican only. Oops, I spelled it wrong. Yep, just pemmican. So what this does is this makes his cooking experience far more efficient. He's going to come in here, get ingredients out of this basket. He'll cook them into pemmican and then drop it right here. And then he immediately does it again. So he doesn't need to move at all while he's cooking. As long as we have him fully stocked with ingredients, that is. Okay, so that's set. Now let's get them walls down. Again, I'll probably forbid these so he's not actually working on the walls first thing. But I just want to get these up. It's a little bit easier to visualize what's going on and stuff. Alright, there's that. And we're going to have a small room over here to the left. This is going to be our prison. So let's lay down some doors. Good, good. Excellent. Now, like I said, we'll forbid those. So I want him to focus on a few key things. Number one, get your table. After that, make that bow, my friend. And I mean ASAP. Yeah, first day, really, a bow is critical. Now, he made a table, which is fine. I want him to do that, but the bow is really the most important thing. Wait, buddy. Oh, you don't have it. All right, yeah, get some more wood. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and order him to chop a little bit of wood just in and around the building site, because most of this will have to be chopped anyway. After he consumes the coconut, he can chop a tree or two, because we desperately want to get him to make that bow. Yep, there we go. He can do the bow now. Probably the last thing he does before he goes to bed. There we go. We'll get rid of that plan so you can see a little bit better. And he is working his heart out. What'd you make? Okay, blue. Pick that up in the morning. Excellent. So he's all set. Did he get much of the garden done? Okay, he got that done. That done. Some rice and no heel root. So that's okay. He's got a little work to do in the morning. Let's come down here. This is going to be our front line. So let's lay out where we want our walls to be. Now, I do have embrasures and embrasure mod installed, so we will be using that. We'll have embrasures across the front here, and down here we're going to start with just solid walls to block it off, but we'll probably expand embrasures too once we get more pawns. Okay, of course, we've got ourselves a trader. These things come in so frequently early on, it's crazy. And then like middle to late game you get so few of them. It's kind of imbalanced. Alright, so we're laying some of our spots, and I'm going to move our trading spot. I like to keep it kind of by the front, away from our area. Alright, Blue, let's just talk to them. I don't think we have anything to... Yeah, we can't do anything with them. But we talked to them, so that's enough. Hey, Blue, let's build that up real quick, buddy. Get you some recreation. There he goes. Excellent, excellent. Now... since the bow is done, I'm going to unsuspend those two items. He can make the mask with the wood he has, but he does not have enough to make any kind of clothing yet. So we're going to have to butcher, we'll have to hunt and butcher some stuff first. So he definitely needs some wood. Let's get these brought in. Yep, he's chopping some of the wood I ordered him to do. Oh, they left us a Glitterworld medicine. That's pretty awesome, actually. That might save a life at one point. Blue's a good guy because he's super immune. So out here in the jungle, mostly just regular medicine. Heal root is fine for him. But some pawns, if they get like malaria or something, they can die from it. Even sleeping sickness will kill you out here. So having that Glitterworld medicine is pretty huge. Pretty huge. Okay. I'm going to forbid it, though. I want to save it. Let's set up our order here for butchering. So we're going to do it forever, and then I'm going into the details, and I'm going to reduce the radius really far, but I'm going to allow him to butcher everything. We are not picky here about what we butcher, so... Alright, I think it's time for the walls, especially considering we get these stupid spiders around here. Now, he's definitely going to need more wood. So, I'm going to let him go ahead and build a little bit. Actually, real quick, let's lay out our torches. Very good. And temperature units up here. And I don't know, we'll put it not there. Put it right there. He's not quite done, so. Oh. See, this is why you want that bow. What is this, day 3, I think? Randy's hitting us? Oh, there's 2 of them. You gotta be kidding me. What the heck, Randy? So he's not enclosed here. But he is if I put him right here. So let's have him stand in the doorway. Get ready for... Wait, is there 3 of them? Oh my god. Randy's really hitting us early. Some powerful stuff. 28 threat points for these guys. That's it. Wheel. Might be kind of tricky to get all 3 of them because we're not very good shot right now, so we're just gonna play hide and seek with them until we can shoot them all to death. Oh crap. Oh look, what's the spider doing? Hunting drainer larva. Get it! Look, it rotted on him. Oh, that is so awesome. They're rotting, so he's still hungry. But he just killed all of them. And now he's eating this one. Because it didn't rot. That is so cool. Let's make sure his food goes up, because I don't want to come outside while he's still away, hungry and stuff. Oh, dude, I thought that was going to take forever to finish that. To get those 3 things shot. The spider did it for us. That is awesome. That's some good luck right there. Alright, so... Yes, he's almost got that temperature thing up. Perfect. That's what I want him to get up immediately. We need this because we get a heat wave at any time. Look at this. Randy, you're such a jerk. Okay, what's he sending at us? A melee guy. Bountiful Butcher, Undergrounder, Gourmand. I mean, I would take him as a cook. I would take him. He could help out in the garden a little bit too. As long as we don't kill him, that is, right? Alright, so... Why is Blue asleep? Maybe I just worked him a little too hard. We need some more wood, don't we? Yep. That'll help. Alright, so Blue, clear your orders. You just sleep, buddy. Alright, let's get Blue out here. Oh, he is out here. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I don't want this guy coming up here and setting our stuff on fire, so we're going to head him off and just kind of kite him around since he's melee. He's kind of fast, though. He's kind of fast. Come on, Blue, hit his ass. There you go. Now we got the advantage. Where'd you hit him, Blue? Crap. In the shoulder. Hit him in the leg, bro. That'll slow him down a little bit. Damn, come on, Blue. Get this punk. Yeah, Blue shooting is not the best right now. Oh, there we go. Right shoulder, left arm. Bing. Oh, yeah. Alright, so, what does this look like? Wow, that's crap. Okay, we're going to leave that to rot. But we definitely want the body and the silver. Yep, there's our first little bit of human meat. How very special. So now that this is set up, let me go in here and select what we want. Psychoid, Bing. And in terms of food, we want all raw food, except I do not want insect meat. So we're going to get rid of the insect meat. Alright, good. Now, it'll become quite apparent why I want all tainted stuff outside now. We get 10 to 12 different, dead pawns we got to butcher. This whole room will just fill up with tainted stuff. So that's the reason I set my stockpiles. Alright, Blue, what are you doing? Yep, he's asleep. And he needs to be. Let's set another little stockpile right here. And this is for the tea, the Psychite tea. Once he makes that, I want to be able, number one, to find it right away. So I have to search the stockpile and look for it. I'll know where it is. And also this makes it more efficient too, again, in his cooking efforts. Alright, so we've got some wood set up for him to cut. He just butchered, but he has no vegetables or anything. Oh, no, we don't have a stove up yet. That'd be why. Okay, so over here, we're going to get a little bit of this steel out of the mountain, but I'm going to be very careful when I mine steel because I do not want to go too far into the mountain and provoke insect attacks. We just are not ready for that kind of thing, so we're going to be very careful when we mine, at least within our own area here. If I come out here to mine like this, I don't care. I'll just mine all that. But inside this little valley, we definitely want to be careful about going under the mountain. I mean, at least early game. Eventually we'll have to. This isn't a very big valley, so we'll have to expand back into the mountains. But for right now, we're going to avoid that. Okay, another way to get some quick and easy steel is to go into the floors, and let's remove this floor. All that right there will give us some steel. Okay, we got some wood sitting there. Looks like the rice is about to come in. Unfortunately, I think this human meat might spoil before that happens, which is expected. Nothing we can do about it. One thing we can do is make ourselves a human leather bedroll, though. Heck yeah. Very nice. Now, the next thing we're going to be looking for is to make him some tribal wear. In fact, let's go ahead and just unsuspend everything now. He can't make any of it without textiles. Okay, here's something we can probably... Yep, we've got the rice now, so as soon as he makes a stove, Blue can start cooking a little pemmican. And we've got enough, so let's force that. Very good. Food is very critical. You'll find that I'm quite obsessive about food. Alright. And we're just going to start with pemmican and tea for now. That's all I'm worried about. Do forever. Do forever. Details. I'm just reducing the radius down real far. And... reduce the radius. There we go. In case you're wondering why I do that, it's for two reasons, really. To make it more efficient. When he goes, they're not searching all over the map for things. And number two, it does help with late game lag. If you have, 10 to 12 different production benches open, and they all have an infinite radius, meaning they're all searching the entire map for ingredients, that's going to that's going to increase your lag. So I like to reduce that radius as just by default, kind of. It's part of my everyday normal operating procedures. Alright, you're not getting our Glitter World medicine, I'm sorry. Not happening. Alright, so now we definitely want more steel. Actually, I kind of want him to cook. What's going on? Did the human... Yeah, the human meat rotted, so... Blue? Hunt this thing, my friend. I do want a bunch of steel, though. We're going to get some pemmican stored up, but steel is a big must. Because we're going to make our walls out of it. Our front line walls. In addition, I'm going to replace this wood with steel right here on our home. Because I have a mod which says that steel will not burn. And here in the jungle, fires are a threat. They're a definite threat. With all the trees and stuff around. You really got to worry about that. So we don't have to wait for stone. We can just put up some steel walls and we're good. Well, thanks guys. Thanks for your help. Oh, Blue. Well, how's your shooting doing, Blue? Oh, he's gone up two levels since we started. Not bad. Yeah, he uses shooting quite a bit. Quite a bit. No. Get the lockjaw first, then go back and get the rat. So, now he's going to spend a little bit of time making some pemmican. But the good news is, after that, he can make himself something to wear. Now he's not going to get a mood debuff for being naked, uncovered groin. Very nice. Alright, good. That's why I like the lockjaws. You get just a ton of meat from them, plus they give you a nice stack of leather. And they're super slow. Did you see how slow that thing was? I could kite that around like nothing. There's the second one. We'll be hunting that shortly. So we've got 153. There's a farming trader. They just keep on a-coming. I'm trying to debate with myself whether I want to build the walls first with the steel that we get, or if I want to replace this first. Normally I would replace this first with steel because I want to protect against fire. But the way Randy's been throwing stuff at us, I might just put up our exterior walls so we don't have to worry about it. Alright, first is first though. He's got to cook through all his meat. Or, I'm sorry, he's going to cook through the rice first. Well, you know what that means. We need to expand this. Yep, look, another raid. We do have... That's a bit much, but that's okay. We do have this trader here who's... Oh, they're preparing for a while? Shoot. I was going to say, he might take care of him for us. Still might. I like this guy, even though he's young. She is young, and her traits are good. And she's got good medical. Ooh, where are they coming from? Yeah, I think these traders are going to handle our raid here for us. But if they just injure this person, I'm definitely going to kidnap them. Construction is another awesome one. Being outdoorsy is good, because they're going to need that trait. Okay, now I hope they don't kill this person. I should probably come out here and deal with it myself, to be honest. Oh, there it comes. Damn. Well, let's just stand by, Blue. We'll welcome them. We'll be the first ones they see. Hello. Then as we run, these guys are going to murder her. Oh, crap, Blue, you killed her in 2 shots, dog. What the hell? She must have been addicted to smoke leaf or something. No, she just had one on her. Well, that's too bad. You just killed a 16-year-old girl, Blue. What do you think of that? Now you're going to eat her corpse. Okay. Blue's kind of a sick and twisted individual, but that's kind of what it takes to make it here on the Rim. Now, the question is, do we have anything to trade with these guys? Probably not. Most likely, no. I'm not even going to bother with them. Okay, what do we get? 42. I don't think that's enough. Backpack is 50. Yeah. Well, we don't have anything to make just yet. Oh, another glitter world. Awesome. You guys are the best. Such good presents they're leaving us. Sometimes it's like 2 hats, and they're stupid hats. And I'm like, well, I don't want this. We should probably get him to harvest a little bit of berry or something, just so that human meat doesn't go to waste again. Okay, Blue, wake your ass up. What's he doing? Oh, he's walking. I'm like, what's happening? I thought he was going to harvest, but then he just walks. Ambrosia sprout, where at? Let me jump to it. Now, I like to mark these with some plans, just so like when I'm zooming around the map, I know it's there. Oh, good. Kill them. Kill any spiders that are around. I'm happy. Now, we're going to butcher it. We're not going to eat the insect meat, obviously. We'll just let that rot away, but we'll take the chitin. Come on. Very good. Yeah, we'll just forbid that. 27 chitin. We get another one of those. We could make a backpack. Okay. Now maybe he'll make a little pemmican with those berries. Yes. Crap, I was going to say he's using the wrong stuff. But it just rotted away. Yeah, while he's cooking, I'm going to take a sip of some coffee. Who would have thought that sitting here watching another person work so hard would make you thirsty? But gosh, what are you going to do? Alright, so far so good. Let's mark out a little bit more of the steel for him to get. Now here's what you want to avoid. See the dark green of that tile? If you mine this, even just one, it will provoke insects eventually. You will start to get infestations in this general area. And so you want to avoid mining into this, what it's called is overhead mountain roof. It's roofed by overhead mountain. So don't go too deep if you want to avoid that kind of thing. Hold on. So we can get a few more here. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put up the exterior walls first. It's kind of random which ones are under head mountain and which ones aren't, it seems like. Okay. There we go. So yeah, any more steel we're going to get from a different location for now. For now. Eventually we'll get that, but I thought that there was some somewhere nearby. Oh, maybe not. We'll just have to take him out here. And I don't care if he mines all that, so have at it, Blue. Now, first things first, though, we almost got 500 steel. I think that's probably enough to get these built. I want some walls. Very good. Put the door about here. Alright, this looks funky now. Don't worry, I'm going to clean it up in a second here. There we go. Alright, now, unpause, and while he's, well, probably, yeah, he should be working on it. Yep, he's going to sleep. Let's get some home zones laid out. I don't even think I did that for my home yet. No, I haven't. Another raid. Randy, dude, what are they doing? Attacking us immediately? Oh, another melee. I need to stop looking at their bios, because Blue's just probably going to murder them. Come on, Blue. Hit this punk. Oh, good job, Blue. He's frail. We don't want this guy. My luck, this will be the one he downs instead of outright kills. As opposed to like that female that he just killed last time. Or the earlier one that the other people killed. Alright, Blue. Do your thing, buddy. I have trust in you. I have faith. There it goes. Very nice. Very nice. Now, one thing I want to do while he is working on these walls, I'd like for him to have a place to sit, too, and eat. And also, this helps with the traders. They have a place to sit and eat as well. So we'll place a little table and chairs right there, kind of near the front line. I find it's good to have tables kind of spread out throughout the colony. Okay, so he's cooking. And, yep. Seems like the rice production is pretty spot on right now. Oh, pig. What's up, bro? Artisan, jealous, crafting, art. Well, one thing is I always accept these. Even if I don't like the person, I will just sacrifice them and eat their bodies. Pig, let's look at you. Jealous is okay. We can't accept greedy pawns because greedy is... I actually kind of like this guy, and I'll tell you why in a second. Greedy pawns are unacceptable because we are going to be using a barracks setup, but jealous is okay in that situation because they aren't jealous of other people who are in the barracks with them. So doesn't matter until we get late game where they have their own bedrooms and stuff, but not a big deal. Alright, let's name this the Blue Nation. And of course, the town, Blue's Murder Hole. And believe me, we'll live up to that title. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and keep this guy, honestly. Now the downside is he's not our religion. What? Artisan is crafting, construction, artistic, smoothing, speed. Wow, yeah, I like this guy actually. I like him a lot, and I'll tell you why. I think one day he's gonna become our production specialist, unless we get somebody else really good. I mean, his artistic abilities aside, which are very high, he's also a good crafter and constructor, and he can research too. So that's really, this guy's key. It's a good find here. Alright, let's get a couple research benches placed. There we go. And, well, we've got 86 human leather, so we're going to need another bedroll. Might as well make it out of that. Alright, let me look at his background real quick. He's artistic morbid. He's not natural, so we can't do anything with the animatry. Not with him. Blue is natural, but I don't usually have just one pawn do meditating. It's kind of a waste of time. Alright, so let's set his schedule. And double check the medical is fine. Let's go into work. I am going to set him to doctor and nurse, but no surgery. So it's nice to have somebody else. I guess I'll set him to do animals. We don't have any, and if we do get some, it will be a distraction. But that's okay. Ooh, wow, he's very good at intellectual too, actually. All right, so since he is our main crafter now, I'm gonna have him not load. He is definitely going to have that as a priority, crafting, because I want him to just do that whenever I tell him to. Excellent. Alright, he's set, and I like this guy. I think I've said that like 3 or 4 times. But he's worthy. He is worthy. Oh crap, well, he just used the human leather before we could get our bedroll set for it, so he's just going to have to sleep on the floor. Oops. We're going to go get another lockjaw here, I think, pretty soon, so I'll make him a bedroll. There it is. Hunt. Speaking of which, pig, you're going to need a bow too, brother. Make yourself one of those, my friend. Alright, blue is leading us our dinner. I love how many lockjaws there are. This is helpful. Time sped up, and I don't want it to. Alright. So, I'm not sure what pig is wearing right now, but he's definitely going to need a backpack, a set of armor. Now, let's look at his gear. Okay, he's got that, so he needs a robe. Desert robe, too. Very nice. Only thing I'm worried about is him not being of our faction. Probably means he'll be very pissed when we start butchering humans. Unless he happens to be a cannibal as well. Doesn't look like it. Oh crap, what is... Oh, I'm switching things out. Okay. Yeah. We definitely want to keep an eye out for a pawn too, which will replace blue as the cook. He can do it for now, and we won't get any food poisoning, but he's not super good at it. And I prefer somebody else take over that duty. Alright, let's get stone cutting set. Blue. Actually, bro, before you sleep, get that all done. Let's get that rice in the ground, my friend. That's what I'm talking about. About to get our heal root come in. That's going to be very nice to have that load off our minds. Yeah, it looks like the rice is what's falling short here a lot of the time. We just don't have enough of it. And we're letting our meat go bad, so let's extend a little bit more. Gotta keep extending. There's some rice. But, yeah, now that we got 2 people, I'll probably go ahead and extend this a little bit too. Just a tiny bit. Nothing crazy. And Psychoid as well. Kind of do this little by little as the game progresses, so that we don't overwhelm ourselves with work or, quite frankly, with wealth either. Don't want too much wealth, even in your grown items. Well, guys, we're going to cut it short right here. This is the end of the episode, but I appreciate you everybody watching. Come back. You're going to see this little bitty just village, this little tribe here grow into a powerhouse of technological wonderment. So come on back, guys. I'll see you in episode 2.